Welcome back to another video, guys. Today I'm breaking down 91Act's new announcement and the importance behind it. My last video was kind of rushed, but after digesting the tweets, trailers, and more, it's time for a proper discussion. Let's address 91Act's marketing. Revealing the game at PlayStation Japan's State of Play was a big deal for consumers. It was a win for the Japanese market, fans of roguelites, fans of BlazBlue, and also its new publisher, Astrolabe Games. If you don't know, 91Act was originally responsible for both development and publishing of Entropy Effect. Now that they have bigger support, they can focus more on the quality of the work. That said, BlazBlue Entropy Effect is getting repackaged as BlazBlue Entropy Effect X for all platforms in early 2026. Just because Steam wasn't put on the announcement trailer does not mean current players aren't going to get some type of update. I made a post about it and the official Entropy Effect account has taken notice by liking said post. Do not think too hard on whether this is an entirely new game or not. Updating a game's title has been done by other companies for many years. Some of your favorite games such as Mortal Kombat, Tekken, Street Fighter, Guilty Gear, and BlazBlue have done this before. The strategy is to attract a wider audience, but how do you do that? You already have the fastest and best-selling title in the franchise, so what's next? The answer comes from listening to feedback, make physical copies, and update the cover, which is what they've done. For many fans of the roguelike genre, the gameplay is already solid, so they're sold on it, but for BlazBlue fans, you have to give them a bit more of a connection. This leads into my next point being the story. BlazBlue Entropy Effect's original story was a bit confusing. To fully understand it, you had to complete multiple runs and choose specific dialogue to get to a true ending. 90% of the current player base still have no idea what's happening, which is why gameplay was its strong point. Things are going to be different with the Entropy Effect X expansion though. In the update to come, we're getting a new original story set in the BlazBlue universe. The trailer revealed many nostalgic and newer visuals to prepare us for the plot. Its synopsis reads that in a domain known as the Lab, equipped with a DBS system, a group of specialized researchers are trying to come up with a solution to prevent the world from collapsing. Despite doing their best to avoid that fate, head researcher Dr. Mercurius still says the world's end is inevitable. With his colleagues in tow, Dr. T, Dr. Lime, Dr. Fox, and Dr. Cafe, they all take part in a new initiative to collect special shards. These shards are located in the Sea of Possibility, which is a realm that exists between worlds. You play as Ace, the main protagonist capable of utilizing avatars and traversing that realm. Avatars are data salvaged individuals from the Sea of Possibility. Ragna was showcased as one of many avatars that can be used during the campaign. At some point, strange visions occur and Ace's body starts to change. As his journey continues, memories begin flooding his mind about the research project and the truth behind the collapse. Everything points to the power of the Azure. So just like the original BlazBlue series, the Azure will be playing an important role here. A lot of the story formula can be compared to BlazBlue Alternative Dark War. The use of avatars are basically Chrono Phantasma, but here they are known as salvage data individuals. Ace is able to use them for battles just like the main character and observer in Dark War, Ray. Traversing around by utilizing a DBS system is very similar to Kagami Hojo's own DBS system, also known as the Dimensional Submersible Warship, or Fugaku for short. This is how close they wanted to keep things to the series without going beyond what happened in part 1. The Sea of Possibility is the boundary. Nothing more, nothing less. After looking at the nostalgic scenes from the trailer, it's likely that these are the strange visions Ace will see while traveling in that realm. There will likely be boss battles tailored to the story, with returning ones being against Arachne and Susanoo. I can also see Entropy Effect adding the Izanami Takamikazuchi fight from Chrono Phantasma, since it was shown as well. My take on the researchers is that this may be a new group residing in the BlazBlue universe or Entropy Effect's own Sector 7. Many of them share the same Japanese voice actors, so it could go either way. The writing for this story is being done by two ArcSys veterans, Mako Komao and Akihito Kumagawa, both highly notable for their works in BlazBlue media. Komao Sensei did the writing for Phase Shift, Continuum Shift, Spiral Shift, Blood Edge Experience, and Calamity Trigger novels, while Kumagawa Sensei did the writing for Chrono Phantasma and Central Fiction games. With them on board, we can expect the connection to the BlazBlue universe to be very strong. I don't believe making it canon will do any good unless it takes the route that BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle went with. Making it non-canon gives the writers more freedom to create a different vision that will not affect Toshimichi Mori's original work. This will also push Entropy Effect's own story forward if the devs decide to do more beyond this. Putting the writers aside, remember that this is still 91 Act's game, not ArcSys. Whether the original C-Series continuity is affected or not is yet to be seen, but ArcSys has the final say on that nonetheless. With all that out of the way, how important will this be to ArcSys and the fighting game side of things? To recap from my earlier videos about BlazBlue's future, the company won't be making any moves until Guilty Gear Strive is done. Why is Entropy Effect X important then? Well, mainly because it keeps the franchise in the public eye. The people at ArcSys are noticing the responses to Entropy Effect, and the strong reactions are telling them that we want your BlazBlue. No disrespect to Entropy Effect because it's a phenomenal game, but folks do yearn for what ArcSys might be cooking. Stepping in by sending 2 veteran BlazBlue writers to assist on part 2 of a spin-off story is enough to get anyone interested. Mori even got excited about Entropy Effect X and that his 2 homies are writing for it. It might not seem like it, but this is the biggest chance to see if ArcSys can make a BlazBlue story without the creator. Some franchises have crumbled narratively when the creators leave, but this could be different. Even so, it's best to keep in mind also that ArcSys has been slowly branching out from being a fighting game only brand. When the series does return, the genre it takes should not be met with ill will, but that is a discussion for another time. Now that we've reached the end of the video, I hope I was able to answer most of the questions you likely had. Entropy Effect X deserves a chance as much as any BlazBlue title, and for it to finally hit all platforms is a huge milestone for the 91 Act devs. If you enjoyed this video though, hit that like button and leave a comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. May the wheel of fate keep turning.